Welcome all to today's online investor presentation. I'm Steve Torso, the Managing Director of Wholesale Investor, and today we're looking forward to bringing you a revolutionary investment opportunity in the field of renewable energy. Waveswell Energy has developed a unique and cost-effective technology that converts the energy in ocean waves into electricity. Waveswell Energy is a global leader in their field and is implementing over 20 years of research and development to create their world-leading technology. Today you'll be hearing from the company's CEO, Tom Dennis, who has a wealth of experience in this industry, working as the Australian government's representative on the International Energy Agency's Ocean Energy Systems Executive Committee for many years and serving on the Global Roundtable on Climate Change. Please remember that if you're interested in investing in Waveswell Energy, complete the form below and get in touch with one of the company's executives. I hope you enjoyed today's investor presentation, and I welcome Tom to tell us more about Waveswell Energy and their funding opportunity.
Hi, I'm Tom Dennis, CEO of Waveswell Energy. Waveswell is an unlisted Australian company, and we've developed a world-leading proprietary technology that converts the energy in ocean waves into electricity. We've commenced the construction phase of our first commercial demonstration unit, which will be deployed at Grassy on King Island in Bass Strait. This project is partially funded by a $4 million grant from the Australian Renewable Energy Agency. Our technology is unique. It sits on the ocean floor under its own weight in relatively shallow water. It doesn't require any anchoring at all. It has no moving parts in the water, which is very important. It means there is no detrimental effects on marine life at all, but it also means that the high-tech components are very easily accessed for maintenance. The unit can be refloated and towed to another location should that be desired. And we use no oils or other contaminants at all in the technology. So it really is very benign and very clean and green. The applications for the technology are very wide and varied. Of course, large-scale grid-connected electricity is one of those applications. But generational electricity in remote locations is also very important, as that means it will be displacing expensive diesel fuel, which is the usual way of generating electricity in remote locations such as islands, etc. We can use the technology for desalination to produce drinkable water, but also for hydrogen production, which is one of the great industries of the future. But one of the most interesting applications is coastal protection. Most coastal protection is achieved via breakwaters, seawalls, groins, etc. But they are a sunk cost. By using our units to do the same job, we can protect the coastline from erosion, but at the same time return a revenue, and therefore the coastal protection is paying for itself rather than being a sunk cost. It's this dual application of generating electricity, but at the same time providing coastal protection, coupled with the fact that there are no moving parts whatsoever in the water, therefore no harm to marine life, easily accessible high-tech componentry, and no componentry underwater. These are the main advantages that this technology has over other forms of wave energy generation. But why wave power in the first place? Well, wave power is considered complementary baseload. Now, what this means is that it's possible to complement traditional baseload power so that the combination of the two creates a seamless delivery of power. Wind and solar energy vary on timescales that are too short for traditional baseload power to react quickly enough to cover for them if the wind drops off or the sun goes behind a cloud, or vice versa. Wave energy, however, is much more slowly varying and also very highly predictable out to a few days. So that when you combine wave energy with traditional fossil fuel baseload power, you do achieve this seamless transition as I mentioned earlier. So it has a major advantage over other forms of renewable energy because of this ability to vary much more slowly than wind and solar do. The aim of our King Island project is to demonstrate the commercial viability of the technology. The unit is currently being built in Tasmania, and it will be deployed, commissioned and operating hopefully by the second quarter of 2020. The electricity will be fed into Hydro Tasmania's hybrid power station on King Island, which will make it the first power station in the world to concurrently generate electricity from wind, solar and waves. That in itself is creating quite a bit of interest, not just in Australia but worldwide. In fact, the US Department of Energy has taken an interest in the technology and published an article on the King Island project in its internationally distributed magazine just recently. We're also developing a project pipeline and we're investigating several follow-on projects to come after the King Island project. Some of these include the Maldives, where we would be displacing expensive diesel generation. Also in Scotland, where green hydrogen production has been identified as a potential major industry, and our technology is very applicable there given the excellent wave climate. And also in Japan, where coastal protection is an important and interesting possibility. Now, Waveswell is well funded for the King Island project. However, as I mentioned, we're raising money for our project pipeline, and at this stage we now have $250,000 remaining to be raised. So that hopefully won't take too long, so be quick if you're interested, and if you are interested, I imagine you might like some more details on the technology and the investment opportunity. If so, please refer to our information memorandum. I hope to be able to welcome you as an investor and shareholder in Waveswell Energy and be part of the very exciting future of this technology. Thank you.